to let you come back and flip my dip. Flip my dip. You got to catch it. Sometimes it happens fast. Sometimes they flip my dip your ass and you don't even know that you got flip my dip. Flip my dip.
Your heart. But you just showed me everything that you needed to show me, and I appreciate you. And when I wake up tomorrow, I promise you, I'm going to manifest 5 or 6 different people that support me 10 times fold more than you have ever supported me.
See that? Did you see it? That was a double flip my dip right there, right? That was a double flip my dip. That's where you give it and you take it back again. And then you say, I'm going to get 5 more people to do exactly what you double flip my dip. This man is, this is what I'm saying. You got to watch these people. Yeah, that was almost a hat trick. If she wasn't strong, you hear me? If she wasn't strong, right? She would have got hit with a double flip my dip and a hat trick. Oh man, they is crafty. They is crafty. See, they don't make them like they used to. See, before you can read them better because it was body language. It was face-to-face interactions. You can read them better. They wouldn't dare flip my dip you, right? But now, with the ability of technology, these flip my dippers, they are out of control. Okay? They think they have mastered flip my dipping. Sometimes they'll hit you with 5 flip my dips in one paragraph. It'll throw you for a doozy. You got to be careful with these flip my dippers. You hear me? They everywhere. Places you ain't never go. They heavy there. You hear me?
Because it was never genuine. I wish you the best. I will not mention you on my platform. I will not talk about him. He's on loop on a backup channel. And now that I know that you're still going to support him and his predatory energy towards me, I can't do nothing about it. It's not your business. You are in my business by supporting somebody who's harassing me. But you showed me that, and I can't do nothing about it. So for that, I wish you the best. You will not get a mention. You will not be talked about on my platform. Godspeed.
End of message. Delete. Press 7.
You see the level of flip my dipping she's got to go through? I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. I'm so sorry that you ran into a no good son of a gun like this that literally like took your support for granted. And listen, I know it's hard out here, especially after the pandemic. Sometimes good conversation is all people need. Sometimes all we want is somebody to listen. I get it. But this ain't the one. If they not pouring life into you, if they not pouring love into you, giving you passion back, how you think Stella got her groove back? Huh? Stella got her groove back because somebody came along and poured life into her. Somebody remind her of what she could be, what she knew she had in her. Somebody brought that level of love back to her. You can't run across these type of people and expect to find love. I know we all run again. We feel bad for these people and we think we can change them and we think we can inspire them in life. But some of them is lost causes. Okay? Some of them is lost causes. Now you get out there, Stella, and you get your groove back. Okay? You get out there, Stella, and you get your groove back, Stella. Okay? Don't let him manipulative you, flip my dip you. Get your groove back, Stella. Get out there. Yeah. That's my speech. That's my speech right there. That's my speech. Deny. And another one. They got me over here feeling like DJ Khaled. We the best. Hey, yo. I feel good. I feel good. You know, feel like it could be a blockbuster night. You know? Wait, y'all feeling like a blockbuster night? One's in the chat if y'all feeling like a blockbuster night. We'll bust it all the way open. The not you playing with the wrong people. They're not out here flip my dipping people, man. I didn't think he was a flip my dipper. The knot is a flip my dipper. This must be what the knot was talking about. The knot said he had the beef with me because he seen my potential. You know what that means? That's when somebody see that you can be the person that take them down. That's when somebody realize, like, damn, this dude is funny enough to take me down. He seen my potential and he hit me with the 5 heartbeats. Huh? He hit me with the 5 heartbeats. You know what I'm talking about when I say he hit me with the 5 heartbeats? I was tapping him. I was like, the knot, do shy brother, do shy brother. He went over there and got the number for himself. Huh? Messed around, got us in a whole altercation. Yeah, that's what he did. He done hit me with the duck treatment. Yep. Done tricked me, tricked other people. I told y'all, these hurt people is out here hurting people. This is what I keep on saying. These hurt people is out here hurting people. How do we stop it? How do we teach other people to avoid it so they won't get hurt? How do we fix this problem? They out here hurting people. He calling this lady 2:00 in the morning. She got work and stuff. He calling her 2:00 in the morning. This the same shit he was doing to me. That's the same shit he was doing to me. Calling me weird ass hours. Trying to conversate. Motherfucker, for what? This the same stuff. I'm telling y'all, man. Something's not right. How do we fix it? How do we get these people out of our lives? I'm telling you. I done got broke up with, and I didn't even know I was in a relationship. You hear me? I done got a whole public Dear John letter, and I didn't even know I was in a relationship. I'm like, what the hell is going on? He broke up with me on a public platform. He couldn't break up with her, so he broke up with me. I didn't know what was going on. He was taking it out on me. I knew something else was going on, though. I knew it. All that stuff that was happening on Maggie's platform and stuff, I knew it. I said, man, this man done broke up with me 2 times on a public platform. Something deeper is going on. I knew it. I said, man, he broke up with me 2 times on a public platform. Like, this dude is looking for closure somewhere, and it ain't with me. You know what I'm saying? That's like 3 times he broke up with me. 1 in the text message. Matter of fact, it was 4 to 5 times he broke up with me. He broke up with me in a text message. He broke up with me in the Discord. And then he broke up with me on Maggie's panel. This dude broke up with me 5 times. Damn. I'm supposed to be somewhere healing right now. I ain't never been broke up with that many times, especially in a relationship that I didn't even know was going on. I didn't know I was in a relationship. How I get broke up with 5 times, I didn't even know I was in a relationship. That's crazy. And he got a nerve to say AT2 is his AT2 is stalking him. Nah, something's wrong with you, my boy. Something is seriously wrong with you. He took all that shit out on me. She took that bag away, so he took everything out on me. I was wondering why he was saying shit to me like Godspeed. I was like, what the fuck? Where did he get that from? What do God or speed got to do with this conversation? You had a mole in my Discord that was starting shit. What do Godspeed got to do with this? That man said Godspeed. When he said that, I said, ain't no way he talking to me. That shit was written for somebody else. You hear me? When he said Godspeed, I knew it was. I said, man, that's written for somebody. That ain't to me. That's why I laughed about it. I said, ain't no way that's to me. You know how you read something and you know it's not for you? That wasn't to me. He didn't. I wanted to text him and be like, did you text the right person? You know, you text him, hey, I know you mad at me and all, but did you text the right person? Godspeed, nigga. What are you talking about? I started to text him. Did you mean to text me? You said Godspeed. I'm trying to figure it out. You said Godspeed. What is you talking about? You hear me? I'm trying to, you know what I mean? He said he want to play some weird type of game that nobody wants to play. He wants to play this weird game that nobody wants to play. You know? He interferes with people's life. She print, you can come up if you would like. You can come up if you would like. I mean, listen, if you give me the story, or if you come up and speak about it, I'm gonna duplicate that shit 95 times and put it on 5 different TikTok pages. I'm just telling you what I'm gonna do. If I get a conversation, any conversation, I'm putting it 5 times, I probably posted 25 times on 6 different pages over there. Ain't no telling. No telling. Huh? No telling. See, that's the problem. You're lazy, Denot. You're lazy. You want to rumble with me, you're gonna have to, hey man, step up your game. I know y'all sparring. Y'all think I'm a worthy adversary. That's what happened. All y'all started looking like, oh man, that might be fun to go up against him. That might be fun. Let me try it. You sent this person over here, him tried it. You sent somebody else over here, him tried it, right? So you sent people over here to try it. Well, you might not have sent them, but they all might have thought like, let me go battle wits with this. I bet you second guessing this shit now, ain't you? I bet you're second guessing it now, huh? See, because nobody in rap did it quite like I did it. If you did it, I done it before. If you got it, I had it, got mad at it. I don't want it no more. You get what I'm saying? Huh? 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 I'm just trying to tell you, you know? They know that you selling them that sheetrock, that drywall. That's what you selling them. That sheetrock, drywall. That's what you selling them. They don't want that. They come back for more, but they come back to me. They don't come back to y'all. Huh? I'm telling you, even if we was to have to rap battle freestyle against each other, I'm gonna best you. I'm gonna best you. Huh? I'm gonna best you. Probably the only thing you gonna beat me in right about now is taking one. Look, I bet you he turned that around and try to play victim. I bet you he turned that around and try to play victim. He's him over there right now saying this stuff. And why is you still texting my phone, my boy? I thought you was gonna delete me out the phone. Why is you texting me? Why is you texting me, my boy? Just live your life. Hey, I should be taking that paper. You thought you was about to just take little subliminal shots at me here and there. You thought you was about to, nah, my boy. You got to come at me direct. You got to come at me direct, my boy. I don't like this talking out the side of your mouth, sideways talk type action. You can go ahead and write somebody else's name on the, I'm gonna write, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna write somebody's names on the wall. I'm gonna see what comes out of it. You sneaky, bro. Everything you do is sneaky. Everything you do is an operation. It's time you bring that operation to the light. Let these people know how you've been operating on the back end. Let these people know that you've been doing back end conversation, phone calls where you talk crazy to people, try to put stuff in people's head about other people, tell people is this, tell people is that, get them all involved and all entwined with your life and what you got going on. See, Laurel, see, look, now I done got you had to go listen to it. It gave you a tune. You had to go listen to. See what I'm saying? That's what good people do. Lemonade, what's going on with you, Lemonade One? You know, he got a problem with you too. I heard him mention your name. I think you one of Danny Robinson's mods or something that he mentioned. I'm remembering all the names that he mentioned. It's like flashback due to I got this good ass memory, so I'm just remembering all these names that he used to mention. You know. I don't know why he wanted to play with me. Let's listen to it again. We might listen to this shit all night. The not. I might put this shit on loop, nigga. What wrong with you? I might put this shit on loop. We might listen to this shit all night. You want to play? Should you beef for money? That's what you're going to say? Should you beef for money? Yes, you should beef for money. Yes, all of us move into a house and beef for money. And the moment y'all try some physical shit, I'm a beat, bop, boom, bam. The type of shit I'm on you wouldn't understand. Yeah, beef for money did not make it a thing. I seen AT2 talk about it. AT2 was like, why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we put together a house for you to da 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 da? And AT2, bro, where you at, bro? I need to holler at you. You're gonna try to act like you don't remember where the conversation came from. I was talking to somebody, I can't remember who it was. You remember the conversation was with me? We had it live on damn on. He talking about something. I was talking to somebody. I don't remember. I can't remember who it was. Okay, okay. EA Sports, if you want to, and we're gonna find out what's in the game. EA Sports. I'm ready for all of y'all. I know what y'all doing. I know this is, you know what I'm saying. None of y'all really know how to practice peace. That's why I gotta show y'all what's it really about. The ones who know, they gonna know. We gonna gather. I'm gonna pull out the ones who I can. But the ones I'm telling you, watch. I'm on y'all top. I know what y'all doing. I know y'all snakes. I'm just hoping that y'all don't do the snake shit. Just like with this one right here. Just like with the knot. I was hoping he didn't do the snake shit. It wasn't. It wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? All right. It wasn't that I didn't want him to do the fake shit. I was just hoping that he wouldn't do the fake shit. I knew it was coming though. You know how you see something in somebody and you're like, man, I know they about to do some fake shit. But you hoping that they don't do it though. I was hoping that he didn't do it. I knew it was coming though. I knew it. I knew it had the potential to pop up. You know, I ain't gonna hold y'all.
A sick individual. You know that boy is obsessed with me, and you going over there praying on him. Like, you are so sick. Girl, I can show you the paperwork.
Hold on. You heard that part? It was pretty low. Not your can. It was pretty low. When I said that to Jaguar, it was pretty low. Like, did you hit a stick or something? It was pretty low. You really heard that part? Yeah, I got y'all. Listen, it was funny though. You can't say it wasn't funny. You can't say it wasn't funny. Some of that stuff she was not ready for. I don't think nobody really is prepared for a conversation. I keep you on your toes. If you talking to me, you're gonna have to be on your toes.
I make times the amount of money now that I got rid of you out of my life. And when I get rid of him from the inside out,
Hey, I dropped the
I feel
link.
like I'm gonna go up to about $20,000 a month. Don't
I
nobody
dropped
play
the
with my
link.
soul or try to
I
trap
dropped
me.
the
You
link.
are a nasty, cruel ass bitch. Death don't do you justice, ho.
Look
You
how
are already
nasty
dead
he
on the
is.
inside. You stupid. You are
Look how
literally
nasty he
delusional.
is. He is so nasty. That man is so nasty. How you doing? How's everything? Let me get some of this.
Hey, how are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, you know I didn't want to go public. That's what he's been wanting for how many months now? I lost count.
It's probably been
Today
about
was no
8.
different than any other day. They've been saying the silliness that they've been saying. I've been ignoring it because I'm a strong woman like that. And this is an app, you know?
Absolutely.
This is crazy.
I seen you mention that, all you wanted to do was, sell paintings. I seen that you do nice paintings. I looked at some of your paintings and stuff like that. So that's your original craft, or that's your hobby, something that you're into?
It's a hobby. It's a hobby, but it's also a business too.
Right. Have you did
And it
any
has been
galleries?
for several years, way before I ever knew that this human being ever existed.
Right. Have you
Yeah.
done any galleries yet? Like, have you put together any art galleries? I think you should look.
Oh,
I think
so
you
it's
should,
funny you should mention that because
okay.
oh, I'm sorry, am I cutting you off?
No, absolutely not. You're not cutting me off. Go right ahead.
It's probably a delay, so I'll wait. Um, but yeah, so I'm going to Europe and I've been painting for years now. And in Europe, I have a gallery show in London. I'm not going to say which gallery yet because I have developed some haters, apparently, from YouTube. So, but yeah, I have a gallery show coming up in London, and that was the original reason that I'm going to Europe. But then we decided, well, let's stay for, 3 weeks to a month, and we'll just do a travel blog. So I'm going to London for my gallery show the first, and then we're gonna go to Paris and Amsterdam, and I'm gonna
Oh,
do a travel blog.
congratulations then.
Thank
Congratulations.
you, and
I
that's what sparked this whole thing, Ralph. Well, not this latest thing, because it's been going
Okay,
on,
okay.
you know that.
Right.
But
Uh,
so AT2 did a promo video for me, and he debuted it yesterday, and so I was at work, and he was on live, and then I started getting a barrage of phone calls around 1:30 a.m. Central Time. And it's spam, and I have family members. I was like, who is calling me spam at 1:30 in the morning? So I answered, and it was him. And he started out, hey, what you doing? Real sassy like he is. And I was like, are you serious? It, what? And I hung the phone up. Then he called back, and this is what he said. And I don't have. Listen, I'm a Galaxy queen. I don't have the iPhone, so I couldn't record the voicemail. I mean, the message while we were talking. And he was like, what did he say? Because I don't want to say what he didn't say. He said, you better I'm gonna call you back, and when I call you back, you better talk to me like you got some goddamn sense. You better talk to me like an adult. And I started laughing
like
on the
that?
phone. Yeah, just like that.
Wow.
Yeah, just like that. And I'm at work, and I can't really just cuss him out like I want to. So I
Right.
just hung the phone up. And then there's a lot more phone calls. I have a screenshot that I sent to someone else. A lot more phone calls than what I had sent you last night. That was just a part of
That's
it. That was just the beginning
crazy.
of it. Yeah, it's
That is
crazy.
crazy.
And then I was on AT2's. I was at work, but I was watching AT2's live because he made a promo video for my European travel blog. I'm
Right.
on Facebook, y'all, and so I was supporting.
Definitely
And
have to plug your Facebook in.
thank you. I appreciate that.
No,
And so then he was calling me while I was on AT2's live. And if you listen to that last voicemail, the apology, quote unquote, voicemail, he was saying how something about uh I'm trying to talk to you or something he said, and you're on live with him, and it's crazy. And for months he has painted me as a stalker.
Right.
That bitch Blanco, who needs to put her pussy in a jar. I'm sorry, can I say that?
I don't think you can.
Okay, but this is
Think you said
in
it
a jar.
already, but yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
crib keeper who looked like Mr. Potato Head Lips, bitch, fuck you. She doesn't know me from a can of paint. She came into
Right.
his chat months ago and started saying she was going to put people in jars. I was like, who is this devil on here talking about you going to put people in jars? I realized later on that he contacted her because she just came up from out of nowhere. And this is a time that, you know, that guy Ronnie who died? I guess
Yeah,
that's that
yeah,
girl, Krishan Rock's boyfriend or
yeah.
something.
Krishan Rock's
He he's a
alleged.
liar. I'm gonna tell you about that. He's a freaking liar. Okay, Denat, you wanted your weekend show, you got it. Hopefully you'll leave me alone after this. That bitch Blanco, the crypt keeper looking bitch, was saying she was gonna put Ronnie in a jar and this and that. And when I know for a fact, because we were talking at that time, when Denat was in Brazil, he was not friends with Ronnie. That's all made up shit after the fact. He lied.
Mm,
And that bitch
mm,
Blanco came into his chat saying she was going to put people in jars and nobody was responding. They were scared. I was like, why are they not? Usually the chat is really going and people stop chatting. I was like, she's scaring these people. So I spoke up and I said, what did I say? I said, keep playing with God. You're going to fuck around and find out.
right.
And that's all I said. And it's been up since then. Y'all, the crypt keeper need to go on back to the coffin. Bitch, you're not scaring nobody. You know who I am in real life. So ask them how your life, tell them how your life is really going. Okay, let's do that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I have a travel blog coming up, and he's really mad. He's mad. He's jealous, and
I was
I've really been
wondering.
minding my.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. No,
No, because I was wondering, like, where is this energy coming back from? Like, why is he so upset? It's because
right.
your life is moving in a direction where things are getting better. You got the travel blog coming
I'm
on.
blessed. I'm
Right.
blessed.
And
This is
82 is promoting you, so he's upset
yes.
about that, you know. And
Yeah.
that's the saddest thing is to say that he, you know, care about black women and he care about women and he care about this and he's out here trying to better people's life and the whole time he's being a monster,
Child.
he's a demon, he's a, you know what I mean? This
Oh
is
my
like the
God.
same thing Jaguar Wright does, you know what I mean? Just in a
Hmm.
different sense, right? A different approach to it, right? And it's appalling because you know on the surface he got this face, you know, whereas though everybody is like, oh, you know, you're so charismatic, you're so this, you're so that, because he's putting on this everyone loves the not face. But then behind the doors he's using that as a way to try to smother other people out. You know, he's using that as a way to, and see, with women is different because character and building character is a lot, building your image and stuff like that. A lot of women already got enough numbers against them already as far as building character, image, going out in the masculine working world and trying to, get that finance, whatever the case may be. So he comes
Right.
along and he's not uplifting, he's not wishing you the best. He
No, he's
he's
wished
hating
death
on
on
your
me
success.
several times.
That's what I
He
mean.
has
Like,
wished. Yeah.
is it mainly phone calls or was y'all making plans to like hang out and kick it?
No, no. It was just, I mean, I was just supporting him. I never, let me say this again for the ones in the back. I never saw this man as a potential partner. I like masculine men, okay? I'm just gonna say it. I like
Okay.
masculine men. I have I live in Texas and there's a lot of I have friends who are gay. So I mean it doesn't I have family members who are
Nah,
gay.
the only reason
So
why I'm asking because now I'm kind of scared because he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come to Myrtle Beach. When I come to Myrtle Beach, you got to come kick it with me and hang out." So I'm
okay,
kind
so yeah, so I'm getting to that part. So he was just somebody who, and then let me tell you something. So for months, and then we would talk on the phone for months, and I never once called him. He always called me first. I'm very busy. I'm not gonna put my business out there, but I'll do a lot. And he would always call me first. And whenever he would call me, and if I missed his phone call and I called him back, it was always a problem, right? So then he was saying he was going to Brazil and so he went to Brazil. And when he was in Brazil, I went on vacation. This is what he blew up about. I went on vacation and I met somebody when I was on vacation and we started hanging out. And then that whole thing blew up. I was like, okay, he's really crazy. I had already seen signs. And, so to answer your question, actually before Christmas, well, when was this, in November sometime? He was saying, "Oh, after I come back from Brazil, we'll hang out." I'm so thankful that that never happened because I'm really afraid to be in his presence. As many times as he has wished death on me, I feel like he's violent.
He might be. Was you talking to him around the time that he went to Canada?
Oh no, that was way after. He had already been portraying
No,
me
because he
as
had
a
blew up
stalker.
around that time too. Well, he had one off around that time too. You know.
No, he was well into his public and tirade and making me out to be the stalker and blah blah blah. No, this that was well into all of this bullshit. This has been going on for a long time now.
So he just been periodically calling you or texting you off and on from different numbers because he did change his number at one point. I want to say roughly around February or something like that. He might have changed his number.
So okay, so I haven't heard from him until last night when all this stuff blew up. I haven't heard from him after the last time that I'm trying to like quietly leave the room and hopefully he'll leave me alone. Text
Right.
messages and like, okay, this is it. Like, go live your life. Um, but that didn't work. So last night, that's what I'm saying. That those phone calls last night and those text messages is the first time that he has heard my voice since what, November, since all of this stuff started. And I'm telling you, the reason it's happening now is because I'm going to Europe. I'm doing a travel blog, and AT2 made me a beautiful promo video so that people can hopefully be inspired by my story. I come from nothing. Listen, this man talked about my beautiful parents. He said horrible things about my parents. He lied on me so many times. Everything that he says is projection. None of that shit is true. And then you got this crypt keeper looking bitch sitting up there feeding into his lies. She knows she's lying. So if
Yeah, I
y'all believe
mean,
in
I
tarot,
listen. She was pulling cards, and I just like the cards she was pulling was so hypocritical of anything. And anybody who knows Tara, you know
yep,
that you can't pull cards on somebody like that. She acting like she can just pull cards out the universe.
exactly. And
Every
if you
card
really
she
want to
was
know the truth,
pulling was a reflection of the energy that he was giving off.
thank
And she's
you.
pulling these cards, and she's trying to place this energy on you when really it's
Yes,
all the energy that he's letting off. His finances is about to get
yes,
fucked up. His, situation is about to get bad. And she's trying to
yes,
transfer that energy to
exactly.
somebody else. And one thing that I noticed when she was pulling these cards was she brought up fertility, right? And that's only because she been listening to the not dumbass
Yep.
saying certain
Yes.
things, right? So she tried to bring up fertility, and then she tried to bring up a third party to get Sherelle and them involved. Sherelle and them, they got that lawsuit against AT2. Oh, the cards must be shut up, shut up.
So I want to say this to you guys. So if you guys believe in tarot, that bitch is fake. She's a lightweight. She's a liar. Okay, none of that shit is true. I'm gonna tell you guys, yeah, since we're doing it, let's put it all out there. When this started, he and he used her from the beginning to try to get me to respond to him. So he was trying to make it like a bitch fight. I kept ignoring it. Like, girl, fuck you and him. Fuck you, your mammy, your pappy, anybody that humped to have you. That's just how I feel. So I wasn't gonna give him that publicly. And she called herself pulling cards, and I was watching it live. I was sitting here with my sister. And we were laughing. I was like, does she not know that she can't read me? And so then it was funny because at one point, and they like to rewrite history. We watched it. At one point, she goes, "Oh no, I don't want her energy. I don't want her." She's so fake. And
Yeah,
so then I
like
texted him. I texted him, and I said, "Oh, you know she can't read me. You know she was reading you, right?" I said, "And you can tell her I said it's up for life, and she should have put her pussy in a jar, like she was trying to put people in jars because y'all are some demons." And so that's the background with that. He got what he wanted. I never wanted to go public. I never wanted to give them the time of day.
I know,
But
because
this,
even when I said, like, just tell me, like just give me the green light and I'll go public with it. You were like, no, I want to, try to stay discreet. I don't want to, and listen, I'm like, shit, just say the word. And uh, I'll hit the
Yeah,
log button right now, but I got to respect other people's mental, right? You've been dealing with it for how long? You probably didn't want to deal with it, to wake up
I
today and see
didn't.
them doing a damn live today probably was like, okay, now you're put, because he's trying to rain on your parade. He see things is going good for you, right? This is how you tie yourself to people's energy, right? And you start siphoning their energy. Things are looking good for you. People are trying to, you're invenerating yourself in a good light, a good projection, going and doing what you're doing. And he sees that. So now he's trying to siphon that. The same thing he does with AT2, right? The it seems like every
Yep,
time AT2 is on his way to the casino trying to
yep,
use the energy of his
right.
collective for good so he can hit the
Yes,
slot machine that he want to hit. Here comes the
yep,
knot to tear the energy down so he can feel less about himself, just so he won't get no
yep.
glory. These type of people, it's like they almost sense when they
Mm-hmm.
tie themselves, when they can get attached to your energy, it's like they almost sense when good shit is happening for you. And they'll just pop back up, text message, phone call. What the hell? Like, you know what I mean? This
Yep.
is the type of stuff that they do. You got to be careful. These is dangerous entities.
They're not
Um,
that dangerous. We talk on the back end. And don't worry about AT2. I told him how to deal with these types of characters. Um, Truth be told, Blanca know who I am in real life. She can sit there and lie all she want. I'm not worried about her. Like I said, she's a lightweight. She need to get back in her coffin. She need to take that lipstick and stop pumping them lips up, looking like Mr. Potato Head. Yeah, bitch, I said it. If you talk about my dead parents, it's fuck you for life. Anything else, I don't care about.
absolutely, absolutely,
I'm
absolutely.
sorry. I'm cussing on your chat. I'm
No,
so
you
sorry.
you good. I'm gonna put the video on private and probably just edit the conversation so it can be pushed out there. I know his
Yeah.
game. I know what
I
he's gonna
apologize. I'm
do.
gonna try to watch my mouth.
No,
But
he's
y'all
gonna
don't
strike the
understand.
page
I'm very
anyway.
soft spoken, but you know,
At this
you
point,
keep
I mean,
pushing.
what you say it's been like what 6 months? I would say like 6 months.
Yeah.
What we in
I
April,
woke up to
like
this. I woke up
November.
to this.
That's crazy. Like that's
Yeah.
mayhem to try to keep on moving on
Hmm.
with your life. You have
Yeah.
people that support you, people that want to see great things happen for you, and they can't even speak about you because you got this person who's trying to, rain on your parade.
Well, he can't rain on my parade. All he can do is make a fool of himself. I'm a very private person. If you look at, so the text messages I sent you, he even says that I know you're a private person. So from the jump, he was like, um, I want to, I want to try to just like let you know that I know you're a private person, but if you continue not to do what I want you to do, I'm gonna make this public.
So he's already like using this
And I
whole
see some people that are normally in his chat. Um, so yeah, I don't care about that. I really don't care about that. These people are on an app that I can choose not to click on if I so choose, and that's why it's so crazy to me that it came to this.
right because he pushed it to this. He pushed it to
Hmm.
this just for you to have to try to have a sense of freedom, just to have a sense of release, a little piece of
Hmm.
closure. He won't let you just close the door on the back end and say, okay, have a great life. He won't let you he gonna keep contacting you, just like he doing me, sending me text messages, talking about some, what he say? You getting the smoke you you were asking for.
Hmm.
And he
Hmm.
sent me the one to his live, I guess. He sent me the
Oh, he
like,
broke up with you too.
yeah, he broke up with me.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
hurt. I'm hurt by this.
Oh my
So
gosh.
hurt.
I'm sorry. I can't be hurt because I never met this person. I never saw this person as a potential date. That's not what that was. That's all him lying. That's all him just spinning a narrative and running with it. It's unbelievable the shit that people will put in their mind and believe it. And at one point, one of the text messages, I think I sent it to you. I told him, you know what? You believe whatever the fuck. Sorry. You believe whatever, blah, blah, blah. the people in your head tell you to believe. I left it at that. Well, I tried to, but as you can see clearly, here we are today.
He going live right now. He waiting for Blanco. How you waiting
Tell
for
that
your
crib
card
keeper
reader?
I said get back in your coffin, you
Right.
ugly
Why is you waiting for your
cripple looking bitch.
how is you
Try
waiting
that
for
now.
your you waiting for your
You
card
wanted
reader?
me, here I go. Here I go. You
Yeah,
wanted
he's
you
like,
wanted
just
me, here
come
I
over
go.
here to
I'm
not
right here.
you watching. Just come over here and have a conversation. That's all. We all adults. You doing all of this stuff on the back end. You calling this person on the back end trying to play the boogeyman in somebody's life. You doing all of this. You better listen to me. Scary, scary shit. Same thing. You might as well just say, he's a good man. I'll talk to
Here I
Will.
go. You looking for me, Blanco? Here I go. But you already knew that, didn't you? Huh? Oh, okay.
But they
Keep
not
playing,
gonna
bitch.
come. They not gonna pull up for the. They not gonna pull up for the convo. That's the
She ain't
problem
got to
with.
pull up for the combo. She know what it is with me. Fuck that crib keeper looking ass bitch.
She's just gonna pull some cards. That's all.
Well, she can pull cards, and she need to go and
She
stop
gonna sit there.
pumping up them
She gonna
lips, looking like
shuffle the
Miss
deck.
Potato Head.
So let me ask you.
See, I'm not even
So
ignorant like this. I'm not even
no, let
ignorant
me
like
ask
this.
you.
But
So
you know
so
what?
you gave him you bought him or you painted a painting for him.
No, it wasn't for him.
It
It was
wasn't.
the painting that's in my it was a painting that I had, and I thought were friends. We were cool, so I was like, I'm gonna send you this painting. It's one of my favorite. It was the Not Like Us. It was from the concert, and I can recreate it, but it was a one of a kind. And I sent it to him, and he loved it. And then when we fell out, um, when I decided to stop supporting him because I realized that he's batshit crazy, and that is the truth. You have the text messages. He said, "Give me your daughter's address. I'll send it back." Blah 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 blah. It was just a bunch of bullshit to get me to talk to him because I was not responding.
Right.
So then somebody told me, somebody came when I had my YouTube channel still. Somebody came and told me that he was destroying it on live. I didn't watch the live. I still haven't watched the live to this day. They told me that he destroyed it on live.
So he
Um,
destroyed the painting online instead of
that's
donating
on
it or
live.
giving
That's
it
what
back.
they told me. That's what
That's
they told me.
crazy. That is crazy work. He was
Yeah.
determined to try to make you feel something.
Yes. And to
Was
this
you
day, he's
like
still doing it, as you see. And I
right? But
have
that's what
not
I'm
gone
saying.
public till now, and I don't want to. I never want, he got what he wanted. You win, okay? You wanted me to say your name publicly. There you go. Do not end his flying monkey, the crib keeper. Congratulations, you bitches.
So this
Yeah, you
whole
want it?
time,
Here you go. You want it? Here you go.
absolutely. So this whole time, we 10 toes down on it too. So however they want to go about this, we can do. But listen, so this whole time, he has literally been sending you these messages, reincorporating you back into his life's BS because of false, or was it failed promises or false promises? The whole, paying through school, or was it paying to Brazil?
It's whatever he came up with in his head. You ask me. It's whatever he came up with in his head.
Oh
The
yeah,
not
he did
literally
that.
creates these things. I supported him. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We telling the truth, right?
Absolutely.
Over the course of like 2 months, and y'all don't come ask me for nothing because I like y'all. Y'all cool, but if it's any ignorant mofos in here, don't come ask me for shit because of what I'm about to say. You ain't will get cussed out from the bottom of my soul. Okay, I gifted him like 10 grand. And that wasn't enough for him. He kept going, and I kept seeing the things. It wasn't the money, it was the things that he was doing. I told you, Ralph, how many times he crashed out on me behind the scenes, and then he would send me an email. So I'm sorry. He does that. He crashes out on you multiple times, and then later on says, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it." Blah blah blah. I realized how fucking nuts he was. I realized that he was batshit crazy, and I wanted to you know, just walk away and go away. Like it's an app. I don't want to be, excuse me, I don't want to be a part of it anymore. But
Right,
he never lets you go. He never lets you go.
right. And so, and over the course of 2 months, you say you did that, right?
Yeah, over 2 months, like two and a half
Okay.
months, something like
So
that.
in that time period, you could say like maybe he got, used to it or spoiled or
Yeah, he
uh
definitely was spoiled. I heard him say several times. I'm sorry to cut you off. I heard him say several times on his live, y'all can say I'm spoiled, and I do. And it wasn't just him. The people in my life will tell you that's who I am. I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. I'm giving. I'm always giving. The people in my career, in my life, I give. It's what I do. I do. I don't like to talk about the things that I do, and I'm not going to, but I do a
right.
lot for a lot of people.
Okay. So like
So it
in,
wasn't
in
just him.
right. But so when did it start going left? Was it after you started supporting AT2 or did you start supporting
No,
AT2 after you
82
seen?
had nothing to do with this. It started going left when I realized he was lying to me. He would say the same, like one time he told me, he was like, "Oh, I have to pay my car insurance up for a year, so I appreciate the money that you send me, right? Cool, whatever." And then like a month later he said the same thing, and I'm thinking, do he not know he talking to the same person? Like, you paid it up for a year. This is a month later. And I just started catching on to his lies. Plus, he was crashing out on me every other day for just made up things in his head, like he does. And then apologizing. I'm like, this is taking up way too much of my energy. I was just being supportive,
Right.
and then it just got to be really toxic, abusive, and manipulative. And I chose to walk away. Period. That's really what happened.
That is crazy. And the when did he start going to the was it around because I was around him in December, January, that area, and that's when he started bringing up this, well, that's to me when he was bringing this up and was real butthurt. I mean, he even called me on the back end and was talking to me about it, and was telling me, this person promised me to, pay my school fees, and
He's not
now.
in school.
Right, I know that now, but that's what he was saying. Like he was saying, like you promised to pay the 250 and or the 2500, and you promised him that, and
Let me
what
ask you
happened?
something. If you give somebody $10,000 in 2.5 months, don't you think that's enough to pay for some classes? He told me at
Well,
one
well,
point,
in my
well,
mind,
let me ask you, huh?
go ahead. I'm saying
No,
in
go
my
ahead.
mind, I feel like if he ain't come up off of that, then he ain't coming up. What is he doing?
Yeah, and then,
So
and then he did. He told me, he said, thank you. He always did say thank you. Now, he did say that. That's part of his
right,
shtick, to appear, like it's gratitude. It's all fake. But anyway, he did say thank you. And he was like, I'm going to use this to pay for my classes for the year. And then once again, later on, the story was she said she was going to pay for my classes. Wait a minute. You're talking to the same person, right? I'm telling you, I'm I knew that early on that this something ain't right about him. And then it became more abusive, more manipulative, and I wanted to just walk away. But he didn't let me do that once again. So that's how that happened. He was supposed to have already paid for the classes, but then later on, just like with the car insurance, he reinvented that story and it became a thing of, oh, she didn't do something. Somebody hurt him and his needs weren't met. I'm gonna say it at an early age, and this is the demon that has been unleashed into the world that we all have to deal with.
yeah, something
And
absolutely
he picked a
because
crypt keeper looking bitch up along the way. Fuck you, Blanco.
I see Blanco really rubbed you the wrong way. Um,
Fuck that bitch. 'Cause she don't know me. She doesn't know me at
right.
all. She's called me a witch. She's sitting there lying using the tarot to lie, and I don't appreciate none of this shit.
That's what's
You
weird
don't
to
know me.
me. When these people, these low vibrational people, when they start using tarot cards and make it seem like the universe is bringing them this level of what they feel already, that's their feelings and emotions. Placing it in cards to try to say some hurtful, hateful shit. That's not how tarot cards go. That's not how readings go. Plus,
Exactly.
she is talking to the knot. She is exchanging a verbal conversation with the knot.
With him,
If
she's
any
reading him.
yeah, if any cards
My
pop
energy's
up,
closed, bitch. You
it's
can't
it's
read me, but she
it's
knows that. She knows that.
it's going to be the Knots energy. The same thing with Grace. when Grace started saying that she was picking up the Shiva demon and all of that stuff, that's the
Mhm.
energy that was surrounding Jaguar. That's what she was
Mhm.
reading, the energy that
Mhm.
they're harvesting in, right? The same
Mhm.
thing with this one. When she's talking about
Mhm.
all these problems taking place, this is why
Yep.
you're witnessing the not doing what he's doing. You see, he's no longer in that comfortable position. You're noticing he's in the car now, right? He's
Mhm.
eating out at this place now, right? It's because things in his physical life is not as comfortable to where as though he can play on the internet, right? He was supposed to then take this content creating thing serious.
Exactly.
He blew the
Exactly.
money trying to party here,
Yeah.
party there,
Yeah.
didn't invest in the right
Yeah.
places. Now he thought he
Yeah.
had an endless fountain, and now he see that fountain don't like to be kicked. That fountain don't like to be, treated any old type of way. Now he want that old thing back, can't get it because you done created a level of survival for him.
Yeah.
And losing
Well,
you is like taking away a certain comfortability, a certain survival.
I did help him a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really did, but I help a lot of people. I came
Did you
from
buy that
nothing, and
blue
see, this is
jacket?
my thing. No, hell no. Um, he might have. I don't know where that came from, child. I had nothing to do with that.
I know,
But
I'm
okay,
saying,
so I wanna
way
end
he
this on a
wear that mother.
positive note. I want to end this on a positive note because that's who I am. Um, I'm gonna end it on a positive note. I'm gonna start it with "fuck you, Blanco," okay, and I'm gonna end it on a positive note. And this is what I want to say.
Okay.
People will often try to stop what they had no part of. Okay, I came from nothing.